Hey, Kurt here with Inspections Over Coffee. Welcome back to Top Real Estate Agent Training. I want to take a few minutes, I'll be brief, and talk about commercial properties. Now, if you ask your local home inspector if they do commercial properties, it's probably 50-50. 50 you're going to say, 50% to say yes, 50% are going to say no, and the 50% that say yes will not have had any specialized training, and really they're just going to wing it and do a home inspection on a commercial property. But there is actually a lot more to it than that. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, if you were to, there are a couple of extra things that make commercial buildings different and more special. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about like a fourplex for, where like it's really four apartments. But the idea is in a commercial building, like once you start to get the general public and a larger group of people together, there's more considerations to be had to keep that building and the people inside of it safe. So we have four sections here that we add on to the report when it comes to a commercial inspection. So the first one that we include with every single inspection is life safety. So this is like fire hazards, alarms, sprinkler systems, fire suppression systems, anything and everything that you wouldn't necessarily find on a normal home, although a lot of newer homes have sprinkler systems. But just to give you an idea, like no obstructions for fire access road. The address is easy to read. I mean, again, like if you're a fire truck looking for a fire, you need to be able to find the addresses. Fire hydrants clearance, fire alarms present, sprinkler systems, directional signs, fire separation doors, exit doors. So we would comment on all these things on any normal commercial building. Like normally it would be a commercial building with some sort of internal hallways is where most of this is going to apply. Again, if you've got four apartment buildings that all have their own separate little entrance, this is not really for that. Okay, this next section would be optional. So meaning that we wouldn't do it on every single commercial building, but if your buyer, investor wanted us to comment on all this stuff, we have basically a whole checklist that we can go through of all what makes a building green. Property appears to have landscape which limits water usage. And again, none of this is like earth-shattering. It's mostly opinion, but the building has waterless urinals. Building appears to be well insulated. Again, we would use our thermal cameras to answer that question. Exterior lighting controlled by motion sensors. It's just a big long list of things. If the client wanted to say, hey, I'm really going to push for this to be a green building, this would be super helpful for them. If we're talking about a building that is maybe used as a restaurant or a casino or something that has a commercial kitchen, we have all the rules here for what an inspector would be looking for all the safety items in a commercial kitchen. Again, this is all about preventing kitchen fires, basically. And then this last one, this is kind of a big section here. And we definitely charge extra for this, but this would be like a lot of the ADA requirements. So American